Hello and welcome to Sobrix. I'm Adam and this is Sobrix. This is my channel for reviewing Lego sets and building them and other Lego related stuff. In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the Lego Super Mario Donkey Kong Dixie Kong's Jungle Jam expansion set. This is set number 71421. It has 174 pieces, and I paid $13.50 for this set. As you can see, I left the clearance tag on here, and usually I take those off, but it was $27. That is the retail price, and so I got it for half off. Box is a little bit damaged here, but should still be sealed. I recently looked at the Donkey Kong, like Jungle Treehouse expansion set, and I got that one for 50% off, so I was excited to see this one for the same discount, and I felt like, that was a much more reasonable kind of value proposition, having this at $13.50 for 174 pieces versus having it at $27. So I decided to pick this up, and now in this video I'm going to open this up, I'm going to put this together, and then I'm going to share my thoughts on it. So while I build, I will speed the video up, and then I'll slow it back down to review this set. So until then, enjoy. Okay, so while we look at the build for this Lego Super Mario Donkey Kong expansion set called Dixie Kong's Jungle Jam, I just wanted to say thanks for watching, and then remind you, if you like this video, click the thumbs up. If you like my other videos, click the subscribe button. That helps me a lot. We start out here building Dixie Kong themselves, and after that we can move on to building some of the other characters in here with Squawks the bird. We do some of these smaller kind of platforms, side little build things, and then we can move on to the main build for the kind of stage where this Jungle Jam is going to be taking place. Some of these bigger like splat elements used on there, and then we'll add a little more ambiance, a little more backdrop with some trees and some lighting to kind of set the mood, and then put it all together, and that's that set. So now on to my review for this set. Okay, so that is this Lego Super Mario Donkey Kong expansion set called Dixie Kong's Jungle Jam. So this is pretty cool. I thought it was going to mesh a little better with the treehouse, and I guess I understand how it could, and maybe also maybe not. So this is pretty interesting. It's a much smaller set, but there is some stuff to take a look at, and the first thing we will look at are the figures, the buildable figures in here. So the first one is Dixie Kong. So we have this character here, and I looked at Cranky and Donkey Kong in the last Mario set I looked at, but we have a different character here, which is really nice. They do have an accessory here with the guitar right there. They start on with the same kind of legs that Cranky Kong used, that are like 3 studs, 2x3 essentially, but dual molded and everything with the different colors there. We start building that up, and actually the body is pretty similar to Cranky Kong, and that's all fine. The arms are in there, with the Technic pin. The hands go in there. We do then build out like the mouth, so this is printed for the kind of nostrils there, where these two pieces meet makes the mouth really, really nicely. The eyes are printed, and then we have the hair and the hat here, as well as I think earrings. So I believe those are printed. I'm not sure if they're earrings, but I think they are. And then we have the nice yellow hair, and I really like this ponytail build. It's super simple, but it works really, really well for this character, so I like to see that. And overall, I think this one's pretty good. I just am consistently pretty impressed with how these Mario characters has been translated into Lego form, and I think this is another successful one. And then the other character we have is this one here, which I think is called Squawks. So this is a little bird character here. Really like how this one was done. It has kind of these smaller feet that like the Goombas and stuff might use. So just a 2x2 there. We put some studs on the side, bricks kind of all the way around with the green. Build up the like wings and the feather areas with the Nexonite shield, a couple of these claw pieces underneath here. The tail is weird because I think from the back, from many ways, it looks pretty good, but it looks kind of weird and wide and square like this. So like at certain angles, I think it looks really good, and other angles, I think it looks a little bit weird. This side's pretty much the same, and then we do have the beak coming down. The eyes, of course, are printed on there, and I think this is a super competent design for Squawks here, which is really, really cool. So those are kind of the two figures you get, and then the rest of the set is this Dixie Kong's Jungle Jam kind of thing here. And what it appears to be to me is a sort of stage for a concert or an act, a musical act of some sort. And I really like that. Actually, the Donkey Kong Jungle Treehouse one had like a set of bongos in the set, but this one's a little bit different. So if we look at the bottom, we use some of these bigger Mario kind of plates here and a couple of these smaller ones. And then we just build that up. There's a few bricks in here used to kind of support the stage area, some Technic out the back to support the trees. I really like the cable with the lights or the lanterns or whatever behind the stage there, so that looks really, really good. And then over on the side over here, we have like a guitar storage area, as well as maybe an amplifier there. Some floral elements throughout. Over here, I think this maybe is supposed to be bongos, but they're, or like, you know, some sort of hand drum, but I'm not positive. So if you know what this is, please let me know in the comments below, because they're a lot smaller than the ones that were in the Donkey Kong set, but maybe that's just, you know, part of the deal. And then we have the kind of stage level here, which is super, super basic. We just use like these bigger splat gears here on some turntable pieces, and the one over here is just, there's nothing on that one. The one in the middle has one of the barcode pieces, actually the only one of the barcode pieces in this whole set, whereas the Donkey Kong one, the treehouse, had like 5 or 6 or something like that. So this one just has that one. And then over here we have a little like perch and a, what appears to me to be like a microphone there. So the idea would be, I believe, that these characters, let me get them kind of oriented here in a way. Dixie Kong and Squawks might be in this band. A character could be over here, maybe playing this instrument, and I think the idea is like the Peach, Luigi, Mario character might join in the band here. The sticker for the barcode piece there has a little, like, I don't know, quarter note or something in it, a music note that might be like showing that that's what's going to happen. I don't know if the character actually plays a little music or something, but maybe you get points when you get there. And I also think, because over on the side here where we store this guitar and amp, we kind of did something to the guitar. So not just like gripping it around the bar of the like kind of neck of the guitar, but we added some stuff to the back, a stud, and then one of these kind of bar elements with the stud on it, one of these kind of handle pieces here. And I'm wondering if that's for the like player character to play with. I think that's probably makes sense for this. And yeah, looking at the back of the instructions here, it's kind of neat because there's, you can kind of do whatever you want. You know, the characters don't have to only play their instruments that they do. You know, you could have the player like Mario, Luigi, whatever, being singing, and Squawks could be playing the bongos. They could come up here. The bongos could come down. You could have, I don't know if you could get Squawks to play one of the guitars. Might be a little bit difficult just because they don't have any hands or anything, but maybe you could prop one up, but someone could play the guitar and sing, and then being able to spin these all around is kind of like maybe they're dancing or something, which is really, really easy and cool. So I like that, and I'll show the box just because it does have some of those other examples. Like over here we might have, well, or this one up here we have like Mario with the guitar, and Dixie Kong is with the microphone in the hand there. And then Squawks is playing the bongos. The mic stand is maybe over here, extra guitar over here, but here Dixie Kong is playing the bongos, Squawks is playing the bongos, you know, and all different stuff. So we can add that. And then this one up here obviously has like one of these, some extra stuff added onto it here. This area is kind of a nice like standalone thing. It doesn't feel like it integrates with the course builder as nicely or as purposefully as the treehouse did. It really felt like the treehouse had like a lot of spots that were like interactive with the characters. This one just has the one here, which does make it, you know, a kind of a neat little thing, but also maybe not the most interactive if you're doing like course builder stuff. But I don't know. I'm not super into the course builder or anything like that, so I wouldn't really know what that would, I don't know. I don't know what this would be good for. I mean, I think it's not the, I mean, the way I understand the course builder is that, yeah, we could build things off of here, off the front, off of the back of here, off of here, off of here. Could easily connect this to many of the different paths that are coming off of the treehouse, and a lot more in any other kind of course builder set. So I think that's nice. This also works a little bit as a standalone thing. I think the figures are good. The instruments are fine. I do like the backdrop of the trees here with the kind of lights or the lanterns. That is very nice, and I think that's kind of everything. There's just not a ton here. It's a relatively small set, but I will show the extra pieces because you do get some. A couple of the floral pieces, bar elements in here. You do get an extra of the tan tile with the pink dot on there, so good to get that. A little bit of Technic that's kind of in the trees there. Those are the extra pieces. And this set is 174 pieces, and it retailed for $27. I paid half of that. I paid $13.15. $13.50 feels good for this. I'm fine with that. 27 feels like too much to me, like much too much, even. And maybe, you know, 25 would be better, but even 25 might still feel a little bit high to me. You know, comparing this to my like standard is like the Bowser muscle car, but there's a lot of other ones as well. I feel like this should be a little bit less than even 25, so maybe $20 would be better, or 22 or something like that, something around that area. I think this would have been a lot better. There are a couple big pieces like this splat elements here, the bigger kind of Mario plate things, of course the prints. I don't know how many times Dixie Kong has been in various sets, or like how many versions of them there are, or if this is the only one. Same with Squawks here, and I guess it feels kind of overpriced. It feels very overpriced, frankly, to me. You know, it's 174 pieces. You know, not even 200 pieces. I think the $20 price point would be good if we had to 22, but I think it's a good amount overpriced. I think I did see that this was maybe on sale or has gone on sale from the Lego Shop at Home website. I don't know how much the discount was. It might have only brought it down from, well, like maybe it was 20% off or something. So we take, what is it, $5.40 off, which brings us down into like the $21.60 or something like that, which gets you down to that $22 mark roughly, which if it is 20% off, that's fine. That feels like that should have been the price that it retailed at, because there just doesn't feel like there's that much here to warrant nearly $30 to me. And then I got it for $13.50, which is half off, which is a good deal. I feel fine about that. You know, I've said it before. I will say it again, and I'll say it again right now. When I see a Lego set that's discounted 50% off, you know, I usually am pretty interested in it because that's a pretty severe discount. And my only exceptions for that are like, you know, the Black Panther bust, because if that one's, you know, the retail price was, I don't even know how much it was it $500, but then you could get it 30, 40, maybe even 50% off, but that's still pretty expensive for that particular set and stuff like that. So there are exceptions, but when I see a Lego set of a certain scale discounted like this, it does really get me interested, and this was one of those cases, and so was the Donkey Kong Jungle Treehouse. I mean, that was another one that I got 50% off, which, you know, drew me to them instantly, and I enjoyed them both, actually. I really like the characters. I think I liked the Jungle Treehouse a little bit more. There was more building going on, and it seemed to me, as kind of a novice in the course builder thing, like a lot more stuff to do, more connection points, and it was a little more intuitive. This one kind of feels like almost a dead end in some ways to me, and I know that it's not, because you know, there maybe is no such thing as that in the course builder, you know, apart from beginning and ending, you know, your runs. It just feels like this might be something that you come to and then you leave and go back to the other stuff, whereas the Donkey Kong Treehouse felt like you could spend a lot of time doing all the different activities there. Like I said, there was maybe 5 or 6 of the barcodes instead of just the one. So that's a quite a big difference, but there are different scales of sets, and that's okay. Yeah, this one's fine. I think $27 is too much for it right out of the gate, and I feel fine saying that. And other than that, I like this well enough, and I got a good deal, so great. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up and give it a like. If you like my other videos, click the subscribe button down below so you can stay up to date on all the Lego videos I'll be doing here in the future, including more Lego Super Mario, more sets that I find on sale, but then also tons of other Lego sets from all different themes, all different shapes, size, price point, piece count, tons of different stuff. So subscribe so you don't miss any of those upcoming Lego videos. And if you want to support this channel in a different way by financially supporting the channel, by giving the channel money, you can do that here on YouTube with membership, supers, and thanks. And I have the Patreon. It's in the video description on my channel page, patreon.com/sobricks. So maybe consider checking those things out. It's not needed, it's not necessary, but it is very, very helpful. So if you're so inclined and whatever, I just want those options available to you. And yeah, it means a lot to me. So thank you very much. And with all that said, until next time, thanks. Bye.